This AI tool will take your idea and create a complete book, complete with design.
What the fuck? You had an ad of AI on my stream. What the fuck, man? I hate YouTube. I was gonna hold the music on. Oh shit, they grabbed the assets from the Flash. I was gonna hold the music on till I get my headphones, and then they pulled this shit. Well, here's your help with AI too. Man, shut up. I hate YouTube. Hold on, still a black screen. It happens when you use a USB. But here's where the real shocker happens. I got it to work. Look, it's working. It's me. I bop and shit. It's not the little guy. Crazy work. I wanted to have some music on, but I guess we had to learn about AI first. I hate AI. Hello? My headphones are not working. Wait a minute. Can I plug this here? Okay. So the side USB only works for USBs. That's a little weird. Not gonna lie. That's an issue. Okay. Until I get the microphone situation sorted off, and buy a headset with a mic, we're not gonna have music. Because my laptop's older than my grandparents', if you could believe that. It actually isn't, but it acts like it's that old. But let me... Yes, I am officially... That's what officially I'm called. A PNG YouTuber. Let me get the comic page up. Like the digitized one. Not the digitized one. I'm going to digitize at this stream. I cannot speak properly. Let me grab the notebook that I brought with the sketch and then upload it up to the digital thingy. I was gonna hold the stream up with the music while I do this, but ads had different plans, I guess. So this is what we're gonna have to do now. I got up to look for my phone and was a shocker surprise. It was right where I sat.
I have a little bit of...
TikTok's opening. Forgot I had it open. Who is DMing me? I can take a picture without the sun being a problem. I say the sun as I'm in my room. I mean the lamp. God, I forgot how interesting the final panel looks with Monty. Does anyone else struggle with Monties? I do. Hi, it's me. I struggle with snouts. I hate Monties. They should all burn, except one. But I hate Jamming too. Okay. Did I send it? I did. Let me pull it up in chat. Not in chat. In the art program, I can speak English. Okay. Hold on. It opened me in the most weird ass folder. I'm not sure you can see the folders, but just in case. Oh! I didn't know that tidbit of information. That's interesting. Hold on, let me put it back on screen. There we go. Do they now? I mean, I took a look at the graphic novels. They certainly tried. They certainly tried. I like using big canvases because yes. Don't ask how much storage I have. You do not want to know. Alright. You cannot see the tools I use, but even if I try to implement them into OBS, all you'd see is just a bunch of, like, green panels. I don't know how to fix it. Who the absolute fuck is knocking on my window? I swear, it's the streamer curse. It has to be. You turn on that live stream and suddenly the entire world is world is collapsing. Why is... Oh. My bad. I forgot I have to plug 3 separate cables for my tablet to work. Oh, it's so fun. Okay. I'm gonna struggle so much to get Monty Golf properly. This is the walkway, I think, and then this is the where the golf happens. I hope. I pray. Okay. From what I'm seeing, it's... Oh no, it's a square. Okay, that... Does it make my life easier? I do not know. Shapes are hard. Like, 101, shapes are hard. Hey, I've never drawn Monty Golf, so this is a first, and probably a last. Do they have flags? No, they don't. I just created that with my imagination then. And there's like a little... Yep, I can square. I know how to square. I know how to square up. I'm kidding. I don't remember how golf balls look. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, so there's like a really big cable that is plugged in for like the monitor to broadcast the monitor from the PC to the tablet. There's the little USB port cable that you plug it in so you can use your pen as a mouse. And then there's also the long cable that gets plugged into the power source because apparently it needs to grab power source from the laptop and also its own outlet. I don't know. It's just how it works. And I deal with it every day and I cry about it. But it's what we do. My least favorite thing in art is having to write letters. I hate them. Sometimes I wish I could speak Morse code because it would be fucking easier. Okay. Nothing is properly measured, but it's fine. It's a rough sketch. Who cares? Oh my god. Oh yeah, but see, my keyboard is broken. This laptop is like barely functioning. I have to plug in a keyboard that you would plug in normally into a PC so I can type, and I don't want to switch on and in and out. So for now, it's lazy typing or like lazy writing. You know, something that would have helped is if I went on and looked into the VR chat map before I started stream, but we're already here. This needs to be extended. It looks small. There you go. And then the next panel is here. No, I chose the other way. There we go. I have to properly align it. Oh god. It's definitely not 100% aligned, but who cares? You know, nobody's gonna look into those final details. Who cares? I do. Oh no! My keyboard! It's broken! My keyboard! It's more dead than KC is right now. So the ruin virus, eh? Might as well chat about that while we're here. It's gonna take control of Eclipse pretty soon. I feel like they're gonna do that trope. I don't even want to know what he's gonna sound like when he's under the influence. That sounds like he's drunk. Never mind. I do not need that in my mind. Drunk Eclipse. That does not need to happen. Now here comes the hard part. Drawing that fuck ass gator. That fuck ass gator. Oh my god. Ruined so many lives. So many artists' lives, I tell you. That just looks like an egg. Perfect. That's what she gets. That's what she gets. Okay, but that's a little too eggy. Hold on. Get eggified. Can't wait for today's episode to end up something like Monty's last goodbye in the Earth chat. Please, how do you snout? That's how to put it. How does one snout? Also, I am every second fighting the autistic urge to just start seeking unhealthy obsession. Okay, I should probably go into detail about what the fuck I'm doing. Honestly, just a little bit. So this is the first page of the comic. I decided to start off with the main difference in this universe that sets it apart of the main one currently, and that's the fact that Nexus actually speaks up about the fact he doesn't feel comfortable being called Moon. And like how Old Moon typically went from to Monty for like these type of questions. They were playing golf, which is something normal Moon wouldn't do. Like Sam's Moon, both Old Moon and New Moon would not do, but this is my universe and I can do what the fuck I want, so Manny likes golf. They were casually playing golf and just Moon's like, bitch, this has been weighing on my mind. And you wait, what did I do? I tried to merge the two sunglass layers, and then it ended up merging every single layer, because that's something I can only do, okay? That's something that would only happen to my stupidity. Want to hear bad news? According to how to write a story, if a plan is gonna go right, then the audience shouldn't be explained to the then the audience shouldn't be explained to the audience. Huh? And explain the plan to the audience if you plan for it to go wrong so they can tell how it's gonna go wrong. Yeah! It's not going bright. It's not gonna be bright. Monty, sometimes you make me wanna rip my own scalp off. What is this haircut? I don't want to leave her with this haircut. Hold on. Of course, we have guests today. I don't know who the hell. I don't know who the hell is continuously hitting the side of our house. I'm going to kill them. This is a threat. Oh, so yeah, I could. I'm trying to figure out how. I know. Hold on. I had the perfect drawing of it. Gay, homosexual. Where's that one drawing? There it is. Now I'm just gonna look at the reference. There we go. And then I did the double-sided cut. Oh my god, did someone bruise her on the side of the head? Hold on. Someone threw a brick at her, I swear. Okay, and then... There we go. I like to give her a haircut on both sides, simply because I refuse to ever properly find how to do mohawks. I can't do it right, and I don't have the will to have practice on that specific minor thing. But yeah, he walks up, not walks up, but he like brings it up to Monty that he's like being on his metaphorical heart for a long time. Monty's like, oh, what is it? He's like, do you need help with more mechanical stuff? I know you didn't learn much from what Moon. And then he's like, no. I don't feel comfortable in my body. And Monty takes off her glasses. As in, oh, this is a serious situation. I cannot look cool in a serious situation. Also, to those who are amazed that I can draw a star without doing the pentagram thing, don't be. It's the result of so many painful nights of drawing stars over and over and over again. That's the only reason I can do it. You will get there too. Don't worry. I'm not sure Moon's, but I'm pretty sure he did kind of confront Lunar about his identity. When he was still working for Eclipse, like he was trying to get him not be a villain. I don't remember from Moon though. I know he talked about his own identity to Moon, about how he wants to be trans, or like not trans, gender fluid. Oh my god, it escaped my mouth. But then again, the show's been running for 3 years, so I can't remember everything. And I definitely do not have time to rewatch all of it. Also, the panels are not big enough for the way I'm drawing, which is a problem. There you go, that's a smaller brush. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Belle said it took them like a month, maybe? Oh no, the hardest part of this whole thing. Drawing woman. As a gay man, I shudder. I shudder. And on which side did I draw the golf stick? Okay. There you go. Something like that. Her head is still huge, though. Okay. You gotta adjust the head. You gotta adjust the head. It's too big. That is on the sunglass layer, but whatever. Oh god, leather jackets have so many wrinkles. Monty is so stylish. Yep, they are. I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. But back on the plot, they do talk it out, and he's like, I don't know how to tell Sun this, because he's like really been coping off the fact that Moon's back. And then Monty was like, I'm gonna fucking slap you. Sun is the most supportive person I know. You tell him right now, and he will be perfectly fine with it. And he does end up telling Sun, and he was fine with it. And then they hugged. Awesome family style. And then one day when they were looking at the lab, they ended up finding Old Moon's code. And that's how he was brought back. And with the fact, like, with both moons being there now, Manny got his own appearance and name. He also attuned his voice box to sound different. I would put it as a mix between his normal moon voice and Hunter from the Owl House. I just picture him sounding like that. Yeah, no, they were gonna make some new blueprints for his body. They were looking how to transfer over his code, and Monty was like, wait a minute. What the hell is that? And they took a look at it, and then they found the blueprints for the backup in case Old Moon were to die. And that's how they found Old Moon. They brought him back. And I just imagine him waking up like, oh, change of atmosphere hits hard. Used to staring at that fucking sunset. Hi, Monty. Who the absolute fuck are you? Hi, I am the moon that took your place. Yeah, I hated being you. And I feel like Old Moon would play with. Oh, don't worry, I hate being me too. I know how a golf club looks like. I'm trying to base it off the way you look in the show. That's good enough. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Okay. There we go. And then we bridge the gaps. Hands are hard. Okay. There we go. I should also give Moon stars. Because I will not be surprised if I forget to add them later because they were in the sketch. My brain works in stupid ways. There you go. And now's the preparing the kick. I know they don't, but pretty close to what they look like in the show, so good enough. Let's see how to properly align this, honestly. I wound it up on an old song while creating character playlists. That's probably gonna bring a lot of people like 2016 cringe if I were a zombie. But it's low-key a vibe though. And I'm low-key planning on probably making an animatic with Monty and Rowan on it. If I were a zombie, but like it's if I was under the influence of the Rowan virus. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I should have done this sooner, but like no, not where I can golf. I need to look at one. Thank you. That's pretty similar to what I have. Okay. It just kind of looks like a spatula. Just a little bit. There. That's better. That's totally how it looks like. If I were a zombie, I'd never eat your brain. And then for the... I just want your heart. I'll have Monty literally stabbing through Rowan's body with his hand. Because I can. Okay. How do golf clubs curve again? Where's the image of it curving? Okay. Why is it so weirdly built? Who's hitting it with that? Oh my god, they're so weirdly built. I would suck at golf so badly. What is this? Need this to be thinner. Go on a diet, golf club. Go on a diet. It's practically the same size as... Okay. How do fingers finger it again? Okay, never mind. that should have not added the inger to that one. Oh no. I need to think more. Forget I said that. Forget I said that. How does one hold a golf club? How does one hold a golf club? I need a reference. That is a golf club site. I just need the reference. Please. I just need the reference. Okay, random man jump scare. Why is he putting the 2 fingers there? What the fuck? Okay, you know what? I don't play this sport. I cannot judge. Maybe it's very important, and maybe that's how you win. I don't know. Okay. Okay. There we go. Where's the left chat? I forgot where I placed it. There we go. Why is random man? Okay, you can't see his thumb in the picture. There we go. And the other hand is like... Now they wrap around. In my entire life, never have I ever thought that I would be drawing golf. Like, at all, actually. Also, it is way longer than that. Man. Okay. Wait. There we go. And then, I didn't take the picture with the ball. I didn't take the picture with the ball. Where's the little standee that it stands on? Golf ball. Oh, okay. It's literally just... God damn it. Can I circle today? Can I circle today? I want to circle. Thank you. That's actually aiming for not the ball, but we're just gonna make it seem like Moon just cannot play golf at all. He doesn't know how to play. Unless, of course, that's how you're supposed to do it in case he's good at... You know what? Golf. That's my explanation. There we go. I will move him in just a second. He will not be stepping onto the golf thingy. It's like the first time I'm ever drawn this part of his design. Or like the moon design. Crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. I hate that meme. Look at my perfect stars. There have been never prettier stars in the galaxy. Star, 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 star. Stars everywhere. We all bow down to the stars. They're... I don't know what's there, but we bow to it. Also, I made it look like he's actually, like, kneeling down. That's kind of low-key funny. You're just like, I can't reach the ground. I'm just so tall. I'm just so tall. Imagine having that problem. He likes golf but can't play. Yeah, that kind of low-key suits him. Right, then I make him swing. That's gonna be hell, but let's I can speak English. Definitely. Wait, no, not that part. Group them up. Duplicate. I said duplicate. Thank you. What the? Oh, right. It's Control, not C. To select multiple layers at once. I art daily, totally. Trust, I can art. Please believe. Oh, when you haven't drawn the shoe on the other side. Hold on, Moon. Hold on. I got you. There we go. Why is the shoe higher than the other one? Also, I said I'd move him and I didn't. I lied. He doesn't know how to play golf properly. That's the lore. He's too tall for mini golf. And indeed, he needs to go to golf. Like just golf. Okay. He's aiming for the ball, but he can't do it. Okay. Where's the... I'm asking chat as if they fucking know. Okay. Duplicate the first group again. Come on. You can do this. You can do this, PC. Don't crash on me. Well, I need to align them properly. Switch to the other one. That's good enough. Okay. We control hide his arms. I said control hide his arms. That's the other... Come on. There we go. Oh wait, that's group 1. That's group 2. Control hide your arms. Where are they attached to? Oh. You should have guessed that. There we go. It's kind of bent. But, Monty played with it a lot, and it's broken. Yep. Gonna make it fall. Somewhere like that. Behind the ball. It's behind the ball. Trust me on this. Actually. Come on. Come on, erase. Thank you. There we go, and we finished the stars. There we go. And then Boyle is depressed, so he sighs. Just sigh, not sighs. Hello. Then 3. It is sideways and probably underways, but I totally can write. I can align things. No, I can't. Please work. Please work. Thank you. Please move it. Thank you. Why are you moving the entire thing? I'm gonna shoot someone, and that someone's gonna be Monty. Come on. Come on, move. Move. You can move. There we go. Hi, bongos. It's broken. I can kind of do his voice, and that creeps me out, honestly. Reed, hire me for a voice actor. I can replace Jack if you ever feel like not doing his voice. Trust me on this. Nobody will tell the difference. I forgot the exclamation point on the first one. Wait. Where's the letters? Where's the letters? Where's the letters? There it is. It is very important. There we go. I'd probably stylize it better for fitting like Monty's stuff when I get down to like the clean sketches. How long has this been going on for? An hour. Crazy work. Okay. This is half the comic. If it took 1 hour to rough sketch the half the comic, then that's probably gonna be like an hour for the next half. So we might have to cut these streams into halves. And I'm honestly down with that. Okay. We got 4 more panels left. Yes, that is him clutching his hat. I hate drawing on paper. Look at how cursed this is. Look at it. It is cursed as hell. But we will fix it. We will fix it. Trust in me, gang. We will fix it. However, I must do something real quick, so I will be back. I don't have a BRB screen, so what's here? Oh, that's the same thing. There we go. You're now into the void. Say hi to Casey and Rocky for me. I'll be right back. I am back and I am alive. Had something emergent show up. They had to take care of, but we're back. I've been silent a lot through the stream because I'm trying to focus and properly adjusting everything. Now it's this frame. Which I low-key don't know how well I'll do it, but there's hope. We gotta be hopeful. Oh wait, we needed it like this. Hold on. Turn back on. Turn back on. Turn back on. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god, the lag. Honestly, I could transfer those two on the separate page. Kind of build like anticipation, almost. Which one am I moving again? Oh, Christ! No, go back to your place. Okay, yeah, the one that is the current one is transparent on the layer selection. That's great. Oh my god, I'm gonna bait the fans. Because I just realized all it says, can I ask you something? And then it's gonna be like a long dramatic pause, and the Monty X moon shippers are gonna be like, oh my god, they're about to kiss. No, he's about to have an identity crisis. And he's talking to a person that has had multiple identity crises. Identity crises. I can English. I hope I can English. Okay. Now, you know what? Fuck the circle. We go in Minecraft on this. Now, I'm just kidding. Wait, I should probably save my progress before it crashes. God fucking damn it. Hold the phone. There we go. Wait. Now I'm here. Now I'm there. Now I'm here. Now I'm there. I'm everywhere. No romance. Just identity crisis. It is so slowed on the stream. Oh god. Oh, the dramatic pause I gave them, I just realized. Yeah, sure, man, what's up? That's one panel. Exile, that's the second panel. Going to grab his hand, that's the third panel. The dramatical tension. Okay. But yeah. I could honestly talk about Manny's design choices while we're here. Oh my god, this eye. It started off with my Nexus design, which I originally had him being bald. And then I gave him overalls, because he was like, still techie. Not as techy as Moon, but I thought I should spruce him up, villainize him a little, and I gave him like a little purple overalls with like Solar's goggles attached to them, and then a weird hooded cloak. And then then Nexus died, and then I saw the server going kind of cuckoo over it, and that he's not that actually, which they were right, but they were also being in delusions. And that was like, this is so funny. What's so funny that I can do? Redeemed an excess. And then now he's not. Yes, I did. He looks more evil with purple overalls. And then I thought, redeemed Nexus, which now he's not even. He never got to the stage of being Nexus. He was just New Moon, but he wasn't a bitch about his identity. Like, he wasn't a scaredy cat. He came out. He came out of the closet. The closet was glass. Yep. And then he thought about what he could set different about himself, and he thought, you know what? I'm gonna make myself, like, super tall, because it's, like, low-key funny. And I think I like Lunar's type of blue much more, but I'm gonna soften it. And then he was like, I like how Solar has, like, technical stuff to his design, but I want to be a little extra careful, so puts on overalls. They were actually designed by Earth. She wanted to try her hand at designing, and she, like, not Nexus, Manny trusted her with designing his new outfit, and then Solar adjusted some of the, like, main design details on him to fit the outfit, and then it was constructed, and then Moon was put back in his old body, and then Moon was like, I want to wear a turtleneck, and then Moon wore a turtleneck, and and then Lunar crashed out. Oh yeah, I completely missed that part. Yeah, Lunar still attacks his sister. I didn't spare this. He still is a little dumb idiot. Also, like, Solar does die. In fact, he does die. He gets brought back, but he does die, because even though in this Ruin did communicate about what he was doing, it still captured Solar. But since it wasn't a complete shock, and they already had a plan to revive him, Nexus didn't go completely cuckoo. He just dabbled into a bit of Darkstar power. That's why he has purple eyes. And that's why he's even more pissed when Lunar pulls a stunt with Darkstar power on Earth, because he knows how much damaging that is to a body. He was like the final boss of apologies when Lunar came around to doing them. Because Manny has openly talked about, like, the damage that Darkstar power has done to his body and how nobody should go after that. And then Lunar's like, I'm gonna do it anyways. And he blows up. The family doesn't like it. Manny especially is so pissed. Because I feel like between Old Moon and New Moon was more attached to Earth. like, Old Moon is not really there when it comes to relationships with Earth. He still is overprotective, but they didn't have the girlies like that the other moon and her had. I don't know how to explain it. They didn't have the sillies. So they're not as connected. At least that's how I see it. Speaking of like connectionships, Solar is definitely more attached to New Moon than Old Moon. But I also do something that Davis should have done. And Solar kind of has a breakdown over the fact that his old family is dead, like finally processing that. Because it is crazy to me that this man has not broken down yet. He killed his son uninadvertently. He didn't want to kill him, but he ended up doing. He killed his moon. He killed his Monty. He killed his entire dimension's dead. And this man has not grieved a single little bit about that dimension. Not even a single little bit. There is that episode where he watched what if his son made it. And that's it. And now that we have the soft reboot, we're never going to explore that. And the whole thing is not going to be explored because it's in the past now. It's in the past now. I do like Nova Frost though. Next stream might just be drawing the new characters and yapping about the reboot because even though old stuff are getting thrown in the past, I am low-key really interested in what the new reboot's gonna bring. I'm gonna pull a bell. I'm gonna stream me drawing the sillies. Please let me draw. Thank you. But as far as canonicity goes, that's after Lunar apologizes and he has that talk with the Astros. He chooses to not dabble into star power stuff. It's basically kind of like an alternate AU where Lunar didn't choose to be an Astro. He said, "Fuck you to the Astros. I hate this. I want to live a normal life. Fuck having a purpose. My purpose is to be cute. And annoying. Mainly annoying." And then he went on to live his life. Simple. That's why I'm gonna give him a new design that has no star power traces at all. It's gonna be mainly kind of what his old one used to look like, the old tall one. But my version. I'm not gonna make him tall. Just a slight boost like how they did. I also need to make a new design for Eclipse since that one is being used for the SB thing, which I do have a design on the Foxy character, and I have a name for him. So next stream might be Sam's Yap, and then after that, I'm thinking I go back to the SB thingy, and we yap about the characters there, because I'm slowly getting more ideas onto it. His name is Indigo. And I've already created a color palette and design for him. I just gotta digitize it, which is gonna be a stream, most likely. A stream where I'm not this silent, I hope. Okay. I've got Indigo figured out, and I'm totally not making him gay. No, it is not Indigo Park. It's the Indigo Query. It's so different, I know. I also need to think of different attractions, different animatronics. Already have Phaser Blaster, right? I could probably do something space themed. That's a thought for later. How long has this been going on for? I keep checking. $91 minutes. That's an hour and a half. Okay. Please let me move, thank you. Oh, the spring allergies are killing me. I hate wait, what the fuck? I hate hay fever, not he. Low key, giant gators might be getting a little easier. Why? You practice giant gators and it gets better? Crazy! How have I not thought about that? Except I have, I'm just too lazy. I also picked Monty's female form for this. Because it's the form that is easier to draw for me. It's crazy. It's shocking, actually, but it is. There you go. Please let me... There we go. I'm trying so hard to get Monty's hair to look like proper hair. I literally said that I'm still working and then just go right in and try to open the door again. Family! Gotta love them. Okay. Oh god, that looks like DJ. I'm gonna kill myself. Montified DJ from SDS, which you should totally check out on YouTube. It's called The Stardust Squad. I totally do not play a character in there at all. Cops and DJ. Wait. I was gonna jump in a different position. Her, him, them, them, Gator. Shameless plug, shameless plug. Please rotate. Okay. Where does the Monty face start? I need to not pull Moon with him, her, them, Gator, Gator. Please work. Thank you. Okay. God, Charlie oh my god. Drawing leather jackets is a nightmare. She's supposed to be leaning on the golf club, but that's not vigilant. Vigilant? That's not a word. It's not visible. There we go. And then in comes the anxiety attack. Okay, let me, come on. Move. Please move. Please move. Thank you. Comics are so not for me. What am I doing with my life? Move, please. Thank you. There we go. That's somewhat of a face shape. And then add a round face, and then add a round face for the cheeks. Those are poking out a little too much, but that's fine. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Oh, I am never doing this again. Not for comics. Because it completely destroys my PC. It's not ready to tank on comics yet. I hate that I can do the ruffles pretty much perfectly first try. It just shows how much I fucking drawn this little idiot, little freak, little Jonathan killer. The Moon fans are gonna kill me for that one. I formally like to apologize for any actions I've done. Do not ban me from the Discord. They did? You know, I am not surprised at all that he made a mistake. I'm gonna finish up the next panel. And I'm gonna stop here because my computer is not gonna be able to take it. And I've noted to myself that until I can get a better computer, comics are not something I should stream. This will take way too much time for a simple stream. I've realized. Come on, let me zoom in. Thank you. There we go. There we go. Those eyes do not look like eyes. Oh dear. A lot, actually, probably. I'd like to hope that if I'm being polite, it will work with me. So please don't crash. And thank you for cooperating for so long. I cannot get his eyes right. Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna pull a trick. I'm gonna pull a trick all of you know. What eyes? There's no eyes there. I think you're mistaken. There's no eyes there. And we'll do the little star catcher thing they do. And on star catcher, the little squiggly lines. If you haven't heard of Mr. Kitcher, it's a really cool comic on Webtoon. You should totally check out about two gays. But to be warned, topics like self-harm are very prevalent. So it's not for the lighthearted. I would know. I was screaming at my tablet for 70 hours. It was 5 a.m. and I was crashing out of why these gays are not kissing yet. 52 chapters. 52 chapters. Anyways. It's true, I have no idea. I have no idea how to draw this eye. Bro, this makes it look like he's about to ask, like, do you hate me? What I think I should do for next time is I should sketch it first, and then we're gonna line art and color it on stream for like future pages. But yeah, this is the rough sketch. Gotta clean it up, and then we could probably do a second stream where I color it. That'd be fun. Depends on how I feel. Oh, stream was delayed because my video was delayed. Yeah. It's not really stressful. It's just, it takes a lot of time. I'm a slow sketcher. A really slow sketcher at that. I mean, it's barely a comic and it's already like 20 minutes away from being 2 hours. So for future pages, it's definitely going to be that. I'm also going to gather more info to yap about because this was a very, very silent stream. Which is not good for YouTube. Or for entertainment at all, actually. But next time we will be yapping about Indigo and everything to know about him and his relationship with Eclipse. Because they might be homo. They might be homo, I fear. But the Eclipse might not realize it first because he's always pulling away. He's like, my first pizzeria burnt down. I'm not gonna get close to anyone. Because little boy fears of losing his friends again. Poor him. He has no idea what I'm gonna do to him. He is. He's like the purplish blue. He is a fox. And I gave him like somewhat of a glam rock appearance. I also gave him like the little star face paint that Ven usually has. That's just how I do face paints on foxes at this point. I gotta think about the other characters. Totally not gonna roll like a random animal generator. I can easily just show you what I mean. Let me pull him up. Oh god, putting in this big image is like killing the software. Hold on. Please let me move him. There you go. Talking about this. See how it like... Well, I did that poorly. That's because I'm doing it with a mouse. I turned my tablet off. Oh, Christ. And then these two angles over here are like the... Supposed to be this here. Starface paint. It'd be Starface paint. Yep, I am definitely gonna do a Star vs. Yap stream. Just you wait. But I should save this. Definitely gonna clean sketch it. Don't know when. And we're gonna color it. But yeah. That has been it for this. Except there's a little guy hiding somewhere. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Second friend Newt. God, it's so slowed down for you guys. I'm watching the stream play out. But yeah, next stream is gonna be don't know when. I want to get proper equipment first because this is silent as hell. Definitely get more ideas brainstorming so I have more to yap about. It's kind of an adrenaline rush stream. Didn't even have a proper thumbnail. I used previous assets. Yeah. That has been it. Don't let the void snatch you like it snatched Casey. Don't let it do that. And Eclipse is gay.